Helford just said he's kind of glad that Mariota threw a pick. It gets it off the schneid. He said, do you kind of feel the same way watching him from the press box? It's out of there. No interceptions, right?
Hell no, I don't want him to throw a pick. That was on me as much as him. We had a couple looks that they were going to give us down there, and I probably did a good enough job coaching him what to look for. I think they disguised it on one side and kind of fooled him. I think on the other side they were showing the other coverage. So, it's definitely a throw we shouldn't have made with that guy dropping underneath it. But that's as much my fault as anyone's.
You guys have looked pretty good the last couple of games on offense. You feel like you guys are getting rhythm?
We're starting to get in rhythm, but there's still a lot of things we can get better at. We need to run it a little more consistently than we did early. I think penalties killed us on a couple drives. When you play really good teams, you can't make those mistakes. We made enough big plays to make up for it tonight, but we played Michigan State this year, had a great defense, and Washington and UCLA are really talented on defense, and we're about to play a really good defense. So we got to make sure and clean those things up and not make those kind of mistakes.
Just put up 59.
Yeah, everybody's expectations for us are high, including our own. And, I think 59 is great. We should have scored more.
When Byron goes in there, he kind of went on some deep balls tonight to catch, and then as soon as you send him over to the running back, I think he had 12 or 13. Seems like wherever he goes, he's able to kind of find a hole and make a play.
Byron's a really good player. He's done a great job learning more than one spot so we can move him around and use him, and that's really opened him up. He had the one long ball. They kind of busted a coverage, and Marcus found it. So we got a little lucky on a third and really long there. But Byron's really good with the ball in his hands, and we're a better team when he has it.
Was there a point this week where you knew Thomas would make the trip, so you're going to have to put a lot on Royce's shoulders?
No, we weren't sure on a few guys this week going in. They were real close, so we're looking forward to being full strength going forward. But, when we have guys like Charles Nelson and Byron and Dwayne and Darren Carrington that can step up and fill roles, feel really good about it.
Gary said that 29 carries last week. He could have given Royce 35, 22. You see, he's a big, strong guy, but you guys have to play with endurance and this offense with the tempo. Has he finally gotten used to that? Is he rolling at full speed?
Yeah, I think Royce is the type of back that gets stronger as the game goes along. Like I said, if we've had a back around here in 5 years that can carry that kind of load and that many carries, it's him. Hopefully we'll be at full strength going forward, so we won't have to shoulder it with that much. But he's been a great weapon, a great addition for us as a freshman.
Did you sort of cringe when Marcus got hit real hard?
Yeah, they asked me about that. I love it when he pops up real fast. It makes me know everything's okay.
Is he markedly tougher though, Scott? Is he, because he's a bigger kid?
He's always been tough. Toughness has never been a question with him. He's taken some hits and some blows around here. I think putting on some extra weight and muscle in the offseason has really paid off for him.
Are you anxious at all to face Stanford?
Yeah, we're anxious for every game. And we approach every game the same. I know you guys don't believe that. A lot of people might not believe that, but I know there'll be a little extra emotion flowing with the guys. We're going to approach it the same way, and I know they've lost a couple this year, but they're a really good team. We've watched them a little on defense already, and they're what they've always been. So we have a big challenge ahead of us.
Ask Mark about this in there, but first committee rankings come out next week, and I know you guys aren't thinking about calling a game trying to make the score look impressive, but is there any fear that this could kind of turn into a beauty contest with all these teams?
No, that beauty contest is the last thing on our minds. This whole thing, I think, is going to get even crazier before it's all over. Everybody plays everybody. If we have more than one undefeated team at the end, I'll be really impressed with the teams that are doing it, because I think the best conferences are really good from top to bottom. And every week you're going to have to play well and battle to win.
You talked about how you guys are judged differently and how you expect more. The red zone this year has been so good tonight. When you don't get there, it's almost the exception to the rule. What's gone so well for you guys this year? I know that was a point of emphasis.
Yeah, we really studied red zone in the offseason and made it a point of emphasis. We've been up to this point, we've been a lot more efficient in the red zone, so I'm happy with how things are going. But we got to keep that going. And we've struggled to score against this next team we're playing. We get in the red zone, so we need to make sure that the efficiency stays on par with where it's been.
Is that something players getting better, like a Pharaoh, there's just such a target, such a big body, where that's something your homework becomes, where you're scheming things?
A little bit of everything. I think our coaching staff, Coach Lubik's really contributed to it in the passing game in the red zone. So we're putting our guys in as good a situations as we can. But we've run it in the red zone this year a lot better than we did a year ago. We're getting more 3rd and 4th and shorts, running the ball, and credit our offensive line and Coach Greatwood with that. So all those things put together, and we've been more efficient.
Scott, a couple of weeks ago, you threw out a stat that since you've been here, you think three times scored 30 or more points. So that's one. You guys are actually 62 too. But
Oh, really?
Yeah. Is 30 kind of the threshold where you feel like, hey, we should win?
Well, you never know. You know, obviously tonight 30 wouldn't have got it done, but in other most games we play, we feel like if we're operating with that kind of efficiency, we'll have a chance. And you know, something's got to break next week. I think it's been, you know the stat better than me, it's been a lot of games since Stanford's given up 30. So this is going to be a battle just like it is every week with those guys, and we got to be prepared.